demands of our personal and professional lives, workers these days struggle a lot with striking the appropriate balance between their work and their lives. Many people experience burnout and fatigue, and if you visit your doctor with complaints about a fever or malaise, their first question will be, where do you work or what do you do for a living? The doctors strongly believe that there is a strong correlation between the work you do, the stress it brings, and the state of your health. While they may be right in certain respects, a broader view of the challenge will reveal that the real issue lies not in the work that you do or the so-called stress that comes with your work, but it is more about the choices that you make regarding your work and your life and how you respond to these so-called stresses. I'm going to share with you a number of principles that can guide you towards making a better work-life balance. The first is to change your response to stress. Now, this is interesting. Stress is a choice. The truth is that hard or complex work doesn't create stress. It is your response to it, usually through worrying, anxiety, and fear, that causes stress. Choosing to respond appropriately to difficult situations by sharing it with others, helping others through their own difficulties, and focusing on solutions rather than the problems will help you manage these difficult situations and not convert them into stressful situations. The other thing you should do is to manage time and energy. Beyond being better at managing your time and priorities, focus on managing your energy, the physical, mental, spiritual, and emotional energy. The better managed you are in these 4 domains, the better your body will be able to cope with the excessive demands from your work and life. Thirdly, compartmentalize. Take time to deal with issues and challenges one after the other, rather than trying to go headlong into solving many problems at the same time. Compartmentalize the pressures you face and deal with them one after the other. Very importantly, integrate your work and life. You've got to look for creative ways to integrate your work and life. They don't have to be 2 parallel things that never meet. For example, build better relationships with the people at work and invite your colleagues into your personal life. Socialize with colleagues after work and get to know their families too. Very importantly and finally, make your passion your work. One of the biggest reasons why people feel stressed about their work is that the work they do is not aligned with their interests and talents. They are square pegs, desperately trying to fit into round holes, and are not actively doing something to get better at their jobs and become more passionate about what they do. When you are intrinsically motivated and passionate about your work, you will thoroughly enjoy it, no matter how demanding it is. Where your job, unfortunately, represents just a paycheck, then it will seem like drudgery and will be a source of significant continuous stress. I trust that you can see the opportunities here to do something to improve and strike the appropriate work-life balance. This is an area where I struggled early in my career, but once I started to practice some of these tips, I began to turn things around. I am confident that they will create a similar impact for you and for those around you. Please do not forget to listen to some of the old episodes you must have missed and continue to invite your family members, colleagues, and friends to join us on the online Efiko.